everyone, this is Ms. Hill. Today we're going to learn about histograms. Today we're going to learn about how to create a histogram using a data set. Okay? So first thing we're going to do is we have to have a data set. We have to have a data set. Now right here, I have a data set. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 numbers. And what I did is I put those numbers in the data set in order from least to greatest. But instead of doing it vertically, I did it horizontally. Okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure you write your numbers like this in order from least to greatest in a data set. It's very important because we're going to have to find the frequency and the range of this data set, okay, in order to be able to create a histogram. For the next step I want you to do is I want you to draw a chart. I know you guys seen this before. Remember our coordinate grid when we had our X and our Y axis? That's what we're going to be drawing. We're going to be drawing a chart. We're going to have our X axis and our Y axis, okay? The next thing we're going to do is we're going to look at our numbers so we can be able to put information down here at the bottom. So I need to find out what range of numbers I have. So I'm looking at my data set. My numbers are ranging from 1 all the way to 7. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put markers down here and create numbers from range from 1 to 7. Okay? So let's go ahead and start doing that. I'm going to use a different color marker so you guys can better see it. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to make another one, my black marker. I'm going to make 8, just so you guys can see. 7 and 8. Okay? Next step, I need to figure out my frequency. How often do I see my numbers? What's my frequency? What's my mode? What's my mode? How often do I see the numbers the most? Okay? I got 1 1, 2 2s, 3 3s, 1 4, 4 5s, and 1 7. So my mode would be 4. I see it as often as 4 times. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my marker and I'm going to draw 4 markers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I'm basing this off my mode. How often do I see it the most? Okay? So I can be able to make my histogram. Now this is going to come in handy in a second. You're going to see how all this is going to come together. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write my numbers down. I have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? And I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we got that? If you have to rewind, that's fine. Just go ahead and rewind it. Then come back and you can get the information because I know it's a little bit tasking, but in the end, you're going to see the product. So now I'm going to ask myself, in my data set I have 1. How often do I see 1? Only 1 time. So I'm going to take my line and I'm going to draw a little box. Start right here. I'm going to draw a box and it's going to not go to 2. It's going to be like at the edge of 2 because we know everything in 1 is going to be like right there. Okay? So that's 1. My next one, I have 2. How many 2s do I have? I have 2 of them. So I'm going to start at my 2 and I'm going to go up to 2. Mine is going to be a little bit off because my hand-eye coordination is kind of off. And I'm not going to go on 3. I'm going to go right behind 3 and put my box. You see that? Good. My next number is 3. How many 3s do I have? 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to start with 3 and I'm going to go up 3. Go up to 3. Ready? Let's go. 1. That's 2 and 3. Okay. If you guys want to use a sheet of paper and your a ruler or something like that to make it a little bit better, your box look a little bit better, that'd be wonderful. But it's okay. We're working. It's a work in progress, right? We're working at this. So my 3, how often do I see my 3? I went up 3 times. Okay? Then look at 4. How many 4s do I have? I have 1 4. Okay? So I'm going to 4. I'm going to start right here at the bottom. And then I'm going to go up to 1, go over, and boom. I see 4 1 time. Okay? My next one is 5. How often do I see 5? 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So that means I'm going to go up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Better. Through the box. And there you go. All right. And my last one is going to be 7. Okay. How often do you see 7? I think I see it 1 time. So we're going to skip that 6 and we're going to come over to 7. I'm going to create a box. Okay. 1, come over and down, and there we go. So guess what? We just created a histogram based on our data set. Isn't that wonderful? Okay. So what I want you guys to do is to practice, go back if you have to, and do the best you can on this one, okay? Because I know it's kind of hard, but you know what? Once you get the hang of it, you have no problems at all, okay? So I want to do one more with you guys. I want to do one more, all right? I'm going to erase this, and I'm going to go ahead and create my data set. I'm going to pause it for a second. Welcome back, y'all. So now I created my second data set, okay? So what we're going to do is, I have my data set right here. I have 71, 67, 68, 67, 70, 71, 68, and 71. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 numbers, okay? And what I did over here is I put those numbers in order from least to greatest, okay? And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Making sure I have an accurate count of my numbers, okay? So what I'm going to do next is I created my histogram chart, okay? Remember my x-axis and my y-axis, okay? Make sure you always have that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to write what I see, my frequency of numbers, okay? Okay, so I have 67. Let me use another pen. I'm going to use the red. So I have 67. I have 68. Okay, I have 70. 71. Okay, and I'm going to do 72 and 73. Just to make sure, okay? I have all my range of numbers. I have 67, 70, 68, 70, 71. But I added 72 and 73 just to give me a longer length of my histogram, okay? So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my frequency. How often do I see these? My mode. How often do I see these numbers? So I have 2 67s, I have 2 68s, 1 70, and 3 71. So I see this like maybe often as 3 times, okay? So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start making my histogram. I'm gonna use my blue to make my histogram. Ready? All right. So how many 67s do I have? I have 1, 2. So I'm gonna take my box, bring it all the way up to 2. 1, 2. Bring it over and bring it down. Make sure that number goes right behind that 68 because I don't want to go past 68. Okay, that's as often as I see 67. The next one, 68. How many 68s do I see? 1, 2. Okay? So I'm going to take my 68. I'm going to go up and be even with that 67. My box and make sure my box is right behind that 70. Okay? And I should have made this, I'm going to erase this. I should have made this different. 68. 69, 70, 71, 72. Okay? So make it a little bit different to make it even and accurate. Okay? My next one, do I have any 69s? No, I don't have 69s. Do I have 70s? Yes, I do have 70s. Okay? So I'm going to start on my 70. I have 170. So I'm going to start on 70. Create a box. 1 right there. Okay? And 73 is my last number. So I have 71. I have 3 71s. So I got this, and I'm going all the way up to 3. 1, 2, 3. Make a box. Bring it down. And that's it. So I accurately displayed all of my information on a histogram, and it's right there. Even though it's a little bit messy, which is fine, we accurately displayed it. How many 67s I have? I have 2 67s. How many 68s I have? I have 2 68s. How many 70s do I have? I have just 1. How many 71s do I have? I keep saying 73. How many 71s do I have? I have 3. So we're going all the way up to 3. And that's it. All right, guys. Okay, I'm going to send you off and let you guys go ahead and do your work. Looking at your histogram. The reason we use histograms is we can use it for a lot of things. We can use it for sales in newspapers or sales at Walmart. A lot of big stores like Walmart and Target and Sam's Club, they use a lot of histograms for displaying how much stuff sells at a certain period of time throughout the year so they can know how to stock up their stores. You can also use histograms for the weather. You can use histograms for the population of people. You can use histograms for school. You know, as far as like the population of students that enter in the beginning of the year, middle of the year, and end of the year. So there's a lot of ways you can use histograms. The weather is one of the big things. We use it to track the weather. That's why they have like weather.com or weatherchannel.com where you can figure out the history of a storm. They can kind of do a prediction of the storms between the first of the week to the end of the week. So it's all a prediction. It's all about using the information that you have and just putting it on the charts. Okay? So if you have any questions, Dojo, call, email me, text me. I'm here and readily available for you guys. I just want you guys to be able to understand this, okay? Thank you. And if you need any more extra help, don't feel free to call me. Thank you. Bye-bye.